was home when you left. You're right. Your sister was home when you left. You're right. Your brother was home when you left. You're right. The dog was home when you left. You're right. The cat was home when you left. You're right. The fish was home when you left. You're right. Your mommy, your daddy, your brother, your sister, the dog, the cat, the fish was home when you left. You're right. And that's the reason you left. You're right. Was home when you left.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. It's a happy New Year's Eve, is it? Are my people in Liberia happy this New Year? But this is New Year's Eve. What have we in store for the new year? Let's get into my lesson, my people. Let me put on my topics and we delve into my lesson. I got things to do this day. I got to go look around to see what's happening for the new year. Let's get into my lesson. My topics are: 1. Can Liberia and Liberian people be helped? 2. Who owns Liberia? 3. What shall tomorrow have in store for Liberia and Liberian people? Good morning. New Year's Eve. Can Liberia and Liberian people be helped? Not before New Year's. Not before tomorrow. Definitely. So, here we are rising up this morning to the realism, in fact, that our country has no money. We are waking up to the realization on New Year's Eve that probably tomorrow, definitely, we have no money in the bank. Our Christmas was terrible. Our children still not in school. We're having terrible financial problems in our country. People talking about printing money like they got money to print. You ain't got no money where you just to print money. And you expect the people to just be spending money when the country has no money. Then when the prices of goods keep hitting the air, rising up to the skies, what we're going to continue to tell our people? Things will get better in 2022 because things not getting better tomorrow, and tomorrow is 2021. Our economy is in shambles. The people have stolen our money. Just a map of money. They can't account for that. $25 million mishandled, stolen, robbed with impunity. How long can we go through this? Then we want help. How long can we go through this when we are the own destroyers of our country, our system of leadership, and our government? We are responsible. Why? Because we share in this thing. We have relatives and people in our government who we support to perpetuate these crimes and evil actions against our people. Rodney Chesson is the only one standing up that wants to punish Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf without hesitation. I don't want to do it because of my friends or because of my party member. I want J. Jefferson Koji, like Henry Costa because of some woman, Jessica Taylor and all of that. No, I want J. Jefferson Koji because he's a criminal. He's a corrupt individual, and he has caused my country and my people to suffer and needlessly die. That's the difference between me and the other advocates you got out here. Nothing is personal for me. I ain't punishing you because you did this to somebody or you did that to somebody. That's not my business. Personal people got courts. You got personal case against somebody, take the person to court. That's not Chesson job. But when you mess with the Liberian people, when you mess with our money, when you mess with the survival of my children and their future, you go to jail. And not only are you going to jail, you going to be flogged. You don't believe me? The time will come in Liberia, you will see people being flogged. That's when the Liberian people have come to their consciousness and want to see our country change, want to see our people progress into new eras, want to see our country develop. Look at nearly 200 years. Toba didn't do it. Takma didn't do it. Ellen didn't do it. Look at the southeastern part of our country. No roads. From the time I've been small, I've been hearing about the southeastern area being unpaved. And today, it is still unpaved. With two native governments, it is still unpaved. With the native people in charge of their own country, it is still unpaved. I got to come back and take my country away from you ignorant people. And that's why I'm not joining nobody. I'm not associating myself with nobody. Because Liberian people are deceitful. The LA Comics, the Benani Ure, the Joe Borka, that's an old deceitful man anyway. The Joe Borka, this fucking preacher you got. All men in Liberia are useless. They sit there and see the corruption and they don't talk. Yeah, I'm here for family. I'm here for brothers and sisters of mine and pa. I'm here for the truth. And my truth is for the Liberian people. I'm not punishing people based on personalities. I'm punishing people based on their actions against the Republic of Liberia and the Liberian people. Nothing is personal in my book. There's a differentiation between what is personal and what is government. You got a personal case, you take it to court. Don't bring it to me. If it's a government matter, I will act on it. I will act on it with all hesitation, with all limitation. But don't bring people personal matters to me and tell me that matters that I got to put in front of the Liberian people. Can we be helped? Our leaders got to be conscious of their duties and responsibilities. Coming out here and talking a lot of things is not leadership. Leadership is talking the right things, is setting the right foundation. And everything we do must be for the Republic of Liberia, not because of individuals. If Koji can hurt Jessica Taylor, what about the least fortunate that he has trampled upon? Those are the people I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about those people with money who can go to court and bring their own cases against the people. If they're scared, that's their business. I'm here to fight for the least fortunate of my people who are left out and forgotten and not talked about. Those are the people I fight for. Because those are the people that stand for something. You know? And Henry Costa talk about how he punished one woman in his own. I'm not trying to bring Costa down. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against Henry Costa. That my charisma boy, I ain't got nothing against him. He running his show, that his show. But I just correcting him on some points that he needs to consider in leadership. Because if I come down, if I don't die before 2023, and let me tell you the way I'm disgusted right now, if I die right now, I will die in disgust and shame for my country and for my people. Because all of you, something wrong with y'all. All of you, something wrong with y'all. So if I die now, I'm not happy. I have not been happy since 1980. Why? Because a lot of rogues and charlatans and criminals have risen to the power in Liberia and pretending that they love our people. And when all they're there, they're just hustlers. They're to hustle our government for themselves. I can't join those people. People talking about loving their country. I can't join that country. People, I can't join that. You know? And we gotta be careful because our people are crazy. Liberian people are crazy. When you think you were them on their thoughts and ideas, then they switch on you and flip to some kind of crazy BS you don't even want to hear. Look at Prophet Key. This one a man we depend on to bring us true information. Now he not flip talking about the Madingo people watching him and call him prophet. Who is Prophet Key to be telling the Madingo people to call him a prophet? You think that how God appoints prophet? You know, all the kind of things make you seem crazy and like an idiot. You ever see a man force people to worship him as a prophet? When you start forcing people to worship you as a prophet, then you are mental case yourself. And that's what pissed me off with him. Talking about the people might acknowledge him as a prophet or Liberia. Who are you to be prophet or Liberia? You think a man like me will follow you as a prophet? You must be crazy. And you see, this is the problem with our country. Everybody going nuts. We can't help Liberian people. People in the family going nuts. People outside going nuts. People in the diaspora going nuts. We all nuts. There's a traumatic issue with Liberian society. We all suffer from some kind of useless trauma. And I just broke free of that stupidness. I just broke free of that traumatic, useless thing suffering my people. We have no sense. We have no sound judgment. We just come and spew our foolishness because we're looking for educated people. And then you expect the real educated Chesson to participate in this insanity? You must be crazy. I ain't coming near you. I ain't putting my hand. I've been in it too long. I ain't coming for ma. I'm coming for pa. I ain't coming for sister. I ain't coming for brother. I ain't coming for family. I ain't coming for nobody. I live in this dysfunctional society for too long. And we cannot do the same thing over and over and expect things to change. I am not joining this insanity. I learned too much. I stay in school too much. Spend my years learning, trying to keep away from stealing like you useless people. Then I come and see my country is nothing but insane, crazy people. And I look around me and say, I cannot be a part of this insanity. Our country ain't got no money in the bank. They're blaming it on COVID-19. Why all the other countries got money in the bank, only Liberia don't have money in the bank? Why? Why the COVID-19 is affect the other African countries who were preparing in advance for this thing. But instead of preparing, they were stealing, using the COVID-19 to enrich themselves. Our disease-ridden country, all these people steal from Ellen Johnson stole billions from this Ebola thing. Now we come to the other COVID-19 thing. The people they're stealing. And Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf is, I don't want to get into that. That's another topic. But can our people be helped? We can't be helped. We are our own problems. Our thinking is our problem. Our observation is our observations are our problem. Because we see things, but we don't see the truth. We see what we want to see to benefit us and not Liberia. And when you benefit a few people, you and your family will not feel the full effect and impact of what the government can do for you. You know, that's why I put out that picture so you can see Turbo coming out of a real Air Liberia airplane that we flew in to the different counties. Not some airplane on some kick with all the waitresses standing behind the cake and talking about like an airplane on a cake. We flew real airplane before 1980, before 1981. So you're thinking that airplane on a cake is a symbol of development? You people are just as crazy and stupid as George Weah. And I cannot join this insanity of ignoramuses. I cannot. So I beg you, man, you help me. Because I myself, I need help. I'm surrounded by idiots. Who owns Liberia? Who owns Liberian people? Who owns the West African Republic of Liberia? Hey, who owns our country? Y'all come and tell me now. I got nobody to be talking here. I talk myself. I'm a man that stands on my own foundation. You won't listen to me? Bye-bye. Pack your bag and don't let the door hit you in the you know what. Get off of my show. I'm not here for childishness. I'm not here for stupidness. I'm not here for idiocy, idiocracy or whatever it is. I'm not here for that. I'm just tired with the sickness and stupidness of my Liberian people. I'm so sick and tired. So I want to ask you, who owns Liberia? Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf and her children? Her adopted son, George Manneh Weah? Is that who owns Liberia? All the Liberian people. Y'all gotta tell me this now. Because you suck up to people all your lives. We recycle the criminals and y'all are the same names I've been hearing from 1980 that destroyed my country. I'm still hearing the name in this useless criminal idiot government today. Who can respect George Weah? I cannot respect a high school student leading my country. I cannot respect you. No, I'm sorry. Pack your bags and get out of my house. You are an ignoramus, a slum idiot. You cannot lead my country and people. If they want you to stay in power, that's their business. They won't give you the land, let them give you the land. They won't get Ellen Johnson to sell you the land, let them give you the land. But you don't expect Attorney Commander J.R. Chesson to support any one of you criminals in Liberia. Any one of you deceitful Liberian citizens, any one of you useless people who sell our country to your Mason society and your Poro society, I ain't want to go there. You useless people, criminals to the highest order, got our country divided by society, got our country divided by idiots, got our country divided by Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf and her family. Who owns Liberia? I get tired talking the same thing over. I'm not the other podcast people who come and talk the same thing over and over, bring people on to talk the same thing over and over. Oh, our country, we got to do this. We bring this person. Oh, yeah, that person got to take care. If they do this, we're not support them again. Yeah, that person must change or this change, we're not supporting you. You think I got time for that kind of idiot stupidness all my life? Just to sit down here and spew out the same stupidness every day? How long have we been talking the same thing from top of time? Oh, we'll do this, we'll do that, and nothing happens until you're ready to let it tip over to the killing point. Y'all don't get mad when there's time to kill. Then y'all rush out and start killing people innocently. That's idiot people. You got a problem? We address the problem now. We call the criminals and prosecute them like our laws say we should do. But if you sit down for peace sake, for this useless criminal behavior, time and time again, y'all will pay for it. Because nobody will come to help you. You can only cry wolf so many times. And the people come to help you and you say you're joking. So when you call wolf, when the wolf rarely comes, nobody coming to help you because you are a joker. You are a society of idiots. You are a society of dummies. You are a society of useless criminals. And we got to weed you out of our society because we're not giving up our country. We're not. I'm not giving up my Congo heritage nor my American Liberian heritage. You can say all of us won all you want because you're deceitful, you're liars, and you all know we not won. Y'all know we not won. Y'all know we not won. And I know y'all don't like me. So I don't give a crap. Who owns our papa's land? None of y'all own it. We don't own it. We either share it or we destroy it. But y'all will not come here and deceive us and say no Congo people in Liberia. I'm a Congo man. I am a tribal man. That's my tribe. That's my heritage. If you say there's no Congo in Liberia, then you say there's no Bassa, there's no Gio, there's no Manneh. As long as you fools talking Gio, as long as you fools speaking Bagos, as long as you fools speaking Crown, as long as you fools speaking any damn tribe in Liberia, I am a Congo man with my own tribe. And none of y'all can talk like me. How many of y'all can talk the English language like me? It's my tribe. That's where me and my people come from. I'm not joining y'all. I'm not dissolving my tribe to mingle with the masses of Liberian people who hate me and my fathers. It ain't gonna work. The stupid Congo people won't join y'all. Let them join you. I don't care about them. Let them go. When they be prosecuted and killed because they got Congo blood in them, they will know that they're not part of our traditional tribe. We are 17 tribal group. The Congo people not dissipating, not uniting, not being dissolved into no other damn tribe in the Republic of Liberia. I stand as a tribe on my own. I am Congo. Y'all accept it or y'all know where to go. Aluta, who owns Papa's land? Nobody over Tony Commander, J.R. Galpohkpa, Chesson. Stay alert. Stay alive. Now, before I begin my final topic and lesson, I've told Liberian people that I wish for every Liberian in the world to donate one time $5 to my efforts. If you do that, I will change our destiny. I will change our progress and advancement. I will use that money to grow more money, to do things that I want to do in Liberia that the government of Liberia cannot do. The people of Liberia have no vision of. I have my own vision for my country. I need money. I want every Liberian in the world to give me a one-time donation of $5. A one-time donation of $5. And watch what will happen in our country. Aluta! Continua. We cannot depend on the government. We cannot continue to depend on the government to help us. Lieutenant Commander J.R. Galpohkpa Chesson wants to stand aside from the government and run my own programs to enhance the life and livelihood of my people. I don't want to work in the Liberian government. That's a deceitful, useless, and criminal institution. I want to stay out of the government. I want to observe, teach, and criticize the government. I'm the wise man in my country now. I see all the educated people like Vani Sherman, Philip Banks, all of them are criminals. They are falling prey to riches and wealth above the interests of the Liberian people. I cannot fall in that kind of group. I've never really worked for the Liberian government. I did 3 years in my early age in law school and all of that. And I can't come back to work for a government that steals and kills and maims and destroys its own people's lives. I can't do that. I can't do that. So if you support my efforts, and those who know me know I won't do things in my country. Those who know me know that I care about my people. But I will not take no BS from you either. Just the CARTSA punished that woman in COP who took that other woman money. Just along that line, you can get punished. And what more, you can get flogged. Not only punish you, flog you. Not only suspend you, expel you completely. Stealing, deceitfulness, lies, especially when you come to the organization, is corruption. And this is not a Liberian community in Rhode Island where people used to write grants and all kind of things and use the community name in their grants and get money and things, then come and share it with the association leaders and things like that and take their share. I'm not like that. And that's why I had to step away from all that community stuff. Everybody in Liberian society got corruption in them. Everybody. And I'm educated and wise to know better. I've learned through my own follies. And I want to teach my people. But they say I conga. So I want to know, what shall tomorrow have in store for you? Tomorrow we're waking up to 2021. You had a president you elected and rejoice and call him funky preacher and all that kind of thing, and now he's a zombie dancer, he's a Rasta singer. What does tomorrow have in store for Liberia and Liberian people? What does the future, the near future, not the far, not the distant future, the near future tomorrow, what does tomorrow have in store for you? We're waking up. We're a nation with our money. The only nation in the world, the poorest, the most corrupt, the most murderous, and now the nation with our money in the world. We all took the 4 top positions in the world for corruption, stealing, and useless killing of our own people. What does tomorrow have in store for Liberia and Liberian people? That is my lesson. I'm coming to stay here and talk foolishness with you and try to deceive you and bring people on to talk the same hot air I'm talking. No. 30 minutes of hot air from Commander Chesson is enough to blow Liberia out of this earth. My lesson is done. Have a good day, my children. Expect better things maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I wake up tomorrow on my show. And if it's better, if I have a revelation of life, I shall rejoice with you tomorrow. If not, we live to see the doom of our nation, the deaths of our people. For how long?